for Ikoboha local government area. We're joining the candidate of the People's Democratic Party for Ikoboha Federal Constituency, Honorable Jude Ise there. Sir, can you share your experience with us? How has it been here in this voting center?
Turnout has been very good. A lot of people came out. It's been going well, peaceful, orderly. Yes, some machines are not working in some villages. Other than that, everything is going well.
So outside the machines that are not working, have you heard of any reports? Is there anything going on outside this place? Maybe your agents calling you from different places. Of course, you are a candidate.
Yeah, like food buying going on there. Food buying. Big crew right here in Rabat also. Food buying the big crews have been compromised. They just stand there and show people their votes, and after voting, the police are standing there and come out.
But besides this, sir, are you optimistic that you win this election as a candidate?
Well, okay, quickly, we'll be joining Patience Osal Giwa as it gives us situation report on the polling unit. Hello, Patience, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, what's the situation over there?
Well, I'm in 9 o'clock this morning. I sent some reports that the commissioner and the selling officers are supposed to go to their local government areas and still at the INEC premises. So they said their assignments are supposed to start by 1 p.m. But they are yet to embark on their journey. And we have gone round with the resident electoral commissioner, Dr. Emmanuel Ask. We went to Oedo Watch 2 and Media College, where there are so many complaints. So people are saying that they might be disenfranchised from voting in this election due to the fact their numbers are above 500, which the resident electoral commissioner said is going to address it, that they will look into that case. But the people are not happy because they said, how come they are not telling them that their numbers are over 500? So the resident electoral commissioner also visited the Baka local government area, where they are reported to complain about a blank sheet, violent sheet we brought to them. And the government at that place said, not going to accept it, and we are going to wait until the INEC gets a good result sheet on violent paper that they are going to use for the election. But immediately, the INEC rec called his name to order to replace the blank violent paper. Then what's going to
Okay.
Unit 11, where they are kickoff such as complaint of lack of ink, they don't have ink, they don't have the sheet, and some are also complaining that there is no, the card readers are faulty, some of the card readers there are faulty, and then some of the units, they are not working right now, I'm talking to you now. They are also visiting Media College, where the officials, some of the voters also complain that they are being disenfranchised due to lack of some materials, non-availability of voting materials in those centers.
Okay.
So right now, at the premises of INEC, there are station vehicles outside waiting to convey those the collation officers and returning officers to their various locations that they are yet to embark on their journey. But the resident election commissioner just came back to his office and said he's going back by 2 p.m. that he needs some rest. That by 2 p.m. some of the maybe the better papers, the voting that have gone far, they will go and see what's happening there.
Okay, thank you.
But his assessment, he said, for his assessment, according to him, that everything is moving on fine. So we are still hoping that things will move at fine. But what he said, I don't know that there are definitely pockets of complaints that are going to address all the issues like that. And immediately we will just busy copying to make sure that those things that are lacking in those centers, we will call immediately that they should replace it.
Thank you. you've quite given us an exhaustive report, but quickly, are you seeing any issues about vote buying taking place?
You also raised the issue of vote buying. So we did see, so someone said that side vote buying, and the man was like, the electoral and the rec just said, if you know that there's vote, why did you give his attention to it? But you cannot be telling him that there's vote buying, and whereas he has not seen it, until you are supposed to draw his attention so that he will know that exactly he will address the issue immediately. And he also complained of those people selling alcohol in resource centers that is not allowed. That he called some of the security men. I don't know why they are allowed people selling alcohol in his venue.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Patience Osagiwa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll be joining you back as issues develop. But quickly, let's get to Best Imbiri. As Best Imbiri on a case of vote buying, will be giving us a report on that.
Here in Oregbeni Primary School, Ward 2 of Ikobaka local government area of Edo State, voting has since commenced here in this center that has 16 polling units. Security officials are equally on ground, but I met one of the electorate who expressed concern over what he described as a disturbing situation. We're meeting him now. Sir, can we meet you? What's your name?
My name is Vincent Ipaobo.
What's happening here?
And my great concern here is that, the women here are selling their votes.
What do you mean the women? All the women?
No, 90% of the women who are here are selling their votes. And it's a great concern to me. Most of the men who are here, 90% of the men they already have in mind who they want to vote for. You understand? But my great concern is that women who are here are selling their votes.
So who is buying?
I don't know. I don't want to mention names. You understand? So it's a very great concern to me. They will be showing the party agent. They will be showing the party agent that this is the party I vote for, and it's a great concern to me.
Did you tell any of the security personnel on ground?
Most of them, I believe most of them are aware of the situation. I believe so. They are aware of the situation. You understand? In 2019, we still behave like this. It's sad. It's far.
Well, of course, you know that the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, has warned that the electorate should not sell on buy votes, and of course, gadgets are not expected in where they are casting their votes. Nigerians at this time are expected to vote and not to be induced. Okay, Sunny Duke will be joining you again with more details, going to other centers now. Bye for now.
For that report, over now to Comrade Emerson. Hello, good morning, Comrade Emerson.
Good afternoon, Philip.
All right.
I'm right at Igodala Primary School right now at Tolly Secular, where there's night drama, especially unit 31, unit 32, 31 and 32 to be precise. The electorate are refusing to cast their vote on the ground that they are incomplete material, especially in the areas of the House of Representatives. And I said to take an interview from the INEC officials, they turn it down. Some of the electorate, at least one of them will want to say something. We're going to take a comment from one of the electorate.
Okay, go ahead, but let's. Hello, good morning. Tell us your name.
Let's say something.
Yes, what's your name, please?
Yeah, good afternoon.
What's your name? Good morning.
The ballot paper. You can see everybody talking now. Out of 1,000, they brought 200. The ballot papers are not complete. Out of 1,600, they brought 200. Please, tell them to bring the paper because this is totally unacceptable. That is what you can see. That's what you can see at the center right now. And all attempt to calm the situation down has been very, very elusive.
Okay, Comrade Emerson, you said you are at Igodala Primary School Unit 31 and 32.
Yes, Unit 31 and Unit 32.
Thank you. But are there having issues about card readers?
No, the issue about candidate, we don't have issues about candidate yet, but the materials are what is not on the ground.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, before Comrade Emerson came up on this report, we heard the views on the interview Best Imperial had with some of them there over the case of vote buying. And though the man, Mr. Vincent, said he's not going to mention any name, but well, this is an allegation looking at that. But also this aspect where there are complaints. This happens to be a build-up, Austin Osakwe.
Yes, you know, the panelists here have commended the people for their very peaceful and orderly conduct. We always knew that there were going to be instances of vote buying, but I must say that compared to past elections, this is largely an improvement. I remember in the last election when I went to my voting center, it was like a provision store.
Okay, but do you mean to say they are becoming more discreet about it?
It's possible. It's possible they have also devised better means, but the awareness too has increased.
Okay.
A lot of awareness on the social media. The thing is, look, don't sell your future. How much with the 2,000? What is it going to give you and all that? That may also have had some effect. But we can't rule out the possibility that politicians have become more ingenious, more strategic. There may be other ways. And I'm sure that perhaps in subsequent elections we'll discover these ways. The second is on the issue of the materials. Insufficiency of materials. I would understand if you are saying there's a little shortfall, but in a unit where you have over 1,000 voters and you have just 200 ballot papers, there's more to it than meets the eye. And I think that the INEC supervisory presiding officer should immediately contact his superiors so that they can get the balance and put them on ground. Otherwise, the noise we were hearing is a recipe for disaster. That could spark up a lot of protests that can lead to something else.
Yes.
Because we've had so much peaceful conduct today. We are commending the electorates. People should not push them. Electoral officials should not push them.
When you say so much peaceful conduct, is it not too early to say?
No. The beginning tells the end.
Okay.
The people came out first and foremost very early. If you know the distances that some have to trek, especially when you are not allowed to drive, even with my own election duty sticker, we were still being held on the way at several stopping points. So people trekked long distances. That was zeal to go and do the right thing. Two, they got there while waiting for INEC materials to come. The INEC officials to come. In some places, 1 hour, 2 hours. So when you have situations like that, you must commend the people. Otherwise, that crowd can become easily restive. In very many other areas, it will have occasioned destruction of property already. So we must commend our people and keep commending them. And I'm sure that since they have done so well, about 12 now, the 2 hours remaining, we're not going to see something radically different.
Okay, thank you. Well, we're monitoring events as it unfolds, and this just to let you know that for eyewitness report, you can send the pictures, videos, what you have on the number 0803 872 6759. 0803 872 6759. Ferdinand Osakwe in Ekpoma reporting that tempers seem to be rising in Ward 5, Unit 3, as one of the card readers is not functioning. We'll be joining him shortly.
Go.
Right now, I am in Eastern Central Local Government area of Edo State. I'm actually in Ward 5, Unit 3, where tempers are beginning to flare up over issue of a card reader that is not functioning. The eligible voters complain that they've been here since 8 a.m. and the card reader has refused to function. However, I've went down to Eastern Western Government area and I've gone around some of the polling units over there. And I can assure you that most of the polling units that I visited, you know, they started voting at about 8 o'clock in the morning, while some others started at about 8:30 in the morning. The candidates are functioning very well, and most of the voters over there are in high spirits to choose who will lead them in the next 4 years.
Thank you, Ferdinand Osakwe, on Ward 5, Unit 3. Still this basic issue about card reader not functioning. But well, Olu Martins, let's look at the aspect where it was featured that from the 84,004,084 voting population, we had over 72 million PVCs successfully distributed, but leaving us with about 86% success from the voting population on the PVCs distributed. But we still have a margin of about 11 million, over 11 million PVCs unclaimed. Now, with this aspect of allegations here and there, and even on the news, on reports where one Okon Basin was also arrested in Akwa Ibom with 244 PVCs. How do you think wouldn't this be a challenge for INEC?
Well, first of all, let me thank technology for providing us with these small gadgets that we call our phones. It has made the world a small place, because information is necessary for performance.
Yes.
And that's why they say if you're not informed, you'll be deformed. Once something is in the open, look at what your television showed a few minutes ago about a woman that was distributing PVC on the field. But for technology, as soon as that came into the open, she took off. We're hoping that we'll get reports that she had been apprehended. In 1999, first 1999 to 2000, 2003 to 2007, what we had were the smaller phones that couldn't take videos. So because we have these gadgets, everybody is careful, because you only see the people you are seeing. You don't see who is seeing you and who is videoing. Even the security agents have taken that into cognizance, number one. Number two is that it is also good that we're having figures, because now we know that INEC had stopped the distribution or the collection of PVCs. So what it means is that we will not have more than 72 million people coming to vote in this election. Even if we now say we have 100% performance, everybody turned out, we already know the amount of people that will not turn out for the election. We know that 11 million PVCs were not collected, and for obvious reasons.
Well, but what could have happened? Because for obvious reasons. But looking at the challenge, like some say and argue, like some political party leaders argue that, well, some INEC officials are selling PVCs.
Well, you know, as long as people cannot provide evidence, it will remain within the realm of hearsay and speculation.
Yes.
And let's talk about politicians. Somebody said politicians don't believe themselves. So they are surprised that the electorate believe them. When it has to do with a strong contestation like this, where everybody is trying to get asymmetrical advantage over each other, there will be, you know, accusations and counter accusations. It is the responsibility of the electorate to ensure that they are not used or manipulated by the politicians, especially those who are contesting in an election. So there will be, you know, such issues. People who went to register for their PVC, people will just decide, look, I'm no longer interested in the process. I don't want to collect anymore. Then we saw how Herculean the task was to collect PVC. We saw a report on ITV where somebody said, I've been here this is my 6th time here. And they will check through it and it says, look, your PVC is not here, come back next week. Such a person will probably feel disillusioned and discouraged and decide that he doesn't want to participate.
So that
in this
voter
election.
party.
Yeah. We're not voter party. Well, not collecting of their, you know, PVC, because 11 million is a huge one.
It's a huge one.
Of course, people have also, you know, passed on. Well, in Nigeria, where mortality rate has been put at about 40, 45, you can understand why some people will have their PVCs ready, but by next week, the unfortunate happened and they passed on. If you look at the numbers at which people were leaving the shores of this country, either by air, land, or sea, it is possible that somebody who had gone to register for the election would decide that life may be better on the other side. What do I need a PVC for, you know, on this side? But substantially in this election, if you look at how people had collected their PVC in subsequent elections to this one, the mobilization has been heavy. Even the religious bodies churches and mosques have been involved in orientation and reorienting, the people. I'm upbeat. I'm excited that making this election a success has been collected, even across party lines. Everybody has decided that the elections will hold, even though sometimes we have differed as to how the elections will hold, but the major parties and even the smaller parties have decided in this country that we should hold elections, we should take our elections, more seriously, and the onus is on the, populists who have demonstrated that even if you had to postpone this election again and again and again, we will come out in good numbers to exercise our franchise and determine who in the next 4 years will give us the direction that we think, either individually or collectively, will lead to a better life for both the rural and the urban Nigerians.
Thank you. Adam Saliu, Olumartin cited an issue where he said that there could be some dead persons already in the register, and as a result of that, they couldn't collect their PVCs. And this was actually an argument by the main opposition political party, where it stated that they have a proof that over 1 million PVCs are in the hands of a particular party. Now, looking at this from the register, because basically we're going to see some names who probably have passed on, don't you think this could also be leading to an argument that could be favoring what the PDP said?
Well, it is very true.
Yes.
That people. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we have a phone in. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. It's already afternoon. Yes. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Tell us your name and location, please.
My name is Abraham. I'm just from opposite office here. I want to thank God for Olumaki. You see, the problem we have rigging the election in Nigeria is there. You have people complaining just now. There are more than 200 votes are registered. The only man about 200 names. At the end, argument will result. They are going to declare the top what other people voted. These ones have been responsible for the rigging. And that's why you have the process so they have won the election. That's what they happen right now. So if it's not followed up, they're going to be disaster. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Well, this is quite a challenge, Adam Saliu, why you react to what I said, but let's look at what he said over some possibility that some persons may be disenfranchised.
Well, one is, how did he know that 1,000 people were accredited and 1,000 ballot papers ought to be at a particular unit?
Is the information in secret?
Okay, and that 200 cards, ballot papers are available. I'm sure they have lots complete. The polling officer is there, supervisory presiding officer is there, rec is there. So I'm sure that they will amend the irregularity.
Okay.
As for the enormous number that have not been collected, as he highlighted, some people are dead. You cannot be dead and still be able to collect your PVC.
And the main opposition party said that they have a proof that some of these PVCs are in the hands of
they merely said so. They have not proved this, and that somebody went now, garnered all the PVC of the dead people and kept them. It's allegation. The court of law is there to prove when the time comes. People have relocated. People are no more interested, because you don't expect 100% compliance.
Okay, thank you. We have eyewitness report which says that voting has commenced in UBTH as we speak. But quickly, let's join Deborah Ogbefun as she gives us situation in the polling unit. Hello, good afternoon, Deborah.
Good afternoon, Philip.
Okay, what's the situation in Oedo?
The situation is a bit calm, but they have some complaints in some wards and units.
Let's hear it.
Trade fair, Oedo Ward 1, Unit 25 and 26. They say the ballot papers are in shortfall. And for instance, ballot papers for the House of Representatives, which is supposed to be 1,302, has a shortfall of 502. Then the presidency has a shortfall of 2 ballot papers. Then the Senate has about 120 shortfall of ballot papers. We also went to Uwa Primary School, Ward 10, Unit 20 to 26. ballot papers are also in shortfall. They said there's not going to be any election until all their ballot papers are complete. But right now, I'm in a primary school. I'm in a Yanuke primary school, Ward 8, units 19 to 25, where they said they have some allegations of vote buying, and have a voter with me who wants to speak on the issue.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name, please?
My name is Akomikole Samadi Usarai from Ward 8, Yanuke primary school precisely. But this morning when the INEC officials came, apart from only just one unit, I think about unit 20 that had a complete or a record that was in line. Every other unit had a fourth shot. In some, you see Senate 400 and something. Some units were shot with 200. Some presidency will be shot. He shot it virtually in all of the units. They brought out one particular sheet and said it was how they gave them from where they actually dedicated them from. And that most of the centers were in shortfall. They have to pull from the ones from unit Ward 8 to cover up for some. So we have never seen an election like this. And during the course of the voting, you can see open vote buying. Quite unfortunate that some old women can still be this cheap, though many of the youth also try resisting, to cast their vote. But you can see open vote buying, 1,500, 2,000 naira, and authorities are just looking at that. And this is not the Nigeria we are praying for. But I am also very confident that at the end, the Nigerian people will speak, no matter how the retrogressors will try. Because what we are seeing now is between light and darkness.
Thank you.
Those that profess integrity who do not have integrity. And I am very happy today, the whole world has seen that PDP can never and will never buy votes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll get back to you as soon as I'm in another location.
Okay, thank you, Deborah. Okay, well, we're still taking reports, and just to let you know that we'll be taking a break, and after which Sonny Duke Okosum will be on hand to take it over as we take monitoring on Nigeria deciding the fate. So I'm Philip Omo-Gupon, and I've been speaking with Austin Osakwe, and of course also with Olu Martins and Adams Aliu. We'll take a short break now. Do stay tuned.